Serba Dinamik Holdings wants its special auditor Ernst Young Consulting's factual findings update expunged. The document had been included in Bursa Malaysia Securities affidavit in support of the regulatory body's originating summons at the Kuala Lumpur High Court to compel the company to make the factual findings of the independent review public. In Serba Dinamik's application filed on December 14th, its MD and CEO Datuk Dr. Muhammad Abdul Karim Abdullah also affirmed an affidavit in support, claiming the findings update is documentary hearsay evidence. Karim said that a letter dated October 29th from EY Consulting to Serba Dinamik had confirmed that the factual findings update was subject to verification and collaborativeness. He highlighted that the auditor made no representation to the accuracy and completeness of the information contained in the findings update. Karim also pointed out there is an ongoing proceeding between the parties at another Kuala Lumpur High Court where Serba Dinamik is seeking, among other things, to restrain Bursa and EY Consulting from compelling it to announce the factual findings update. In his affidavit in support of the application cited by the edgemarkets.com, he alleged the filing of the document in Bursa's affidavit amounted to an interference in Serba Dinamik's action in the other suit, and that including it as an exhibit is oppressive towards the oil and gas company. Malakoff Corp has appointed former UEM Group chairman Tan Sri Dr. Ahmad Tajuddin Ali as its new chairman, effective January 1st, 2022. In a Bursa Malaysia filing today, it announced that Tajuddin will be replacing Datuk Hasni Harun, who is resigning from the position after over 4 years since his appointment in June 2017 due to personal commitments. His resignation will take effect on December 31st, 2021. According to the group, Tajuddin holds several directorships in other companies, including as chairman in Optimax Holdings, Lind Malaysia Holdings and Serum. Tajuddin owns 50,000 ordinary shares in Malakoff. Malakoff's share price settled unchanged at 72 cents today, valuing the company at 3.55 billion ringgit. The Securities Commission Malaysia, or SC, is amending its guidelines on unit trust funds to enable retail funds to invest in and offer a wider range of investment instruments and activities. The capital market regulator said in a statement today, these amendments to liberalise the unit trust fund framework will take effect on March 1st, 2022 and will enable management companies to develop more innovative products. The key amendments to the guidelines include expanding the list of permissible investments by unit trust funds, enhancing the operational processes in managing a fund, and providing further clarity on existing requirements. The SC said the new framework will support an investment ecosystem that is more diversified and provide a catalyst for product offerings as part of wealth management solutions to meet investors' retirement objectives, including the offering of wealth decumulation products. It will also bridge the regulatory gap between domestic and international offerings and allow local funds to remain competitive in the face of a rapidly evolving market environment. CGS CIMB research says its initial assessment revealed port operators, manufacturers, plantations and the tourism industry are likely to be impacted by the recent floods. As such, the research firm's analysts Ivy Ng Li Fang and Nagulan Ravi expect a slight dent in fourth quarter 21 corporate earnings due to lower production at the manufacturing facilities or estates as a result of damage caused by the floods or workers unable to get to work because of the high water levels. Other issues faced could include logistical challenges and shortage of materials, as port operations were affected by yard congestion made worse by the flood situation. The analysts said in a note today that following a recent briefing by Westports Holdings, they have cut their net profit forecasts for FY21 by 4% to reflect lower container volume. Meanwhile, their checks with the plantation companies under their coverage revealed that some estates were affected by the flooding, which disrupted harvesting activities for the past few days. With some roads cut off, the tourism industry could also be affected. The analysts kept their KLCI target of 1,495 for 2021 and 1,612 for 2022. Swift Haulage opened 10 sen or 9.71% higher at RM1.13 in its trading debut on the main market of Bursa Malaysia today against its initial public offering price of RM1.03. The integrated logistics service provider, however, ended the day down 7 sen or 6.8% at 96 sen, giving the company a market value of RM854.21 million. It raised RM161.9 million, making it one of the largest IPOs of 2021. Its CEO Lu Yonghui told The Edge in a pre-IPO interview earlier this month that it will be using the proceeds to fund the building of a new warehouse in the Port Klang Free Zone and to purchase 30 new prime movers. The measures are part of its plan to further consolidate its position as the largest haulage service operator in the country. MIDF Research, which initiated its coverage of Swift Haulage today, valued the group with a buy call and a target price of RM1.28, with the valuation derived by pegging its earnings per share forecast of 6.98 sen for the financial year ending December 31st, 2022 at 18.3 times target price to earnings ratio. It likes the group due to its well-diversified business model, sizable fleets of commercial vehicles and superior profit margins.